So here we are. What I've just done is that I've given you the second part of the videos where we focus a lot on putting our salespersons into an accountability program called the One Card Systems. And within that One Card Systems, you'll be really amazed by the apps that we have developed called iRoam. Now in this particular apps is that it is able to sort of, in a most gamified way, helps the seller to be able to use these particular apps and to be able to achieve the results that eventually the company wants or himself wants by using this effect of predictive intelligence. What I mean by predictive intelligence, it is basically a 20-point systems that dig right into the numbers of the quantitative activities that the salesperson perform day in, day out. Now, one of the common issues in this situation here is this, that many sales leaders will always ask me, say, Ken, how do we ensure that the salespersons do this? Now, here, that is where we make a difference. In this 20-point systems, we have introduced a predictive intelligence where the companies and the sellers would get together and to be able to use this particular intelligence productively or effectively in sales meeting, coachings, or mentoring. Because one of the significant problems that we face today in sales performance management or appraisal is that the leaders of the company themselves don't have the records or don't have something very fundamentally important to be able to use this as a basis to coach or to mentor or even to do training need analysis for the sales force. So if they don't do this, how do you expect the salespersons to be able to do what is needed? So like I say, the key to this whole program is that we put them into something really fun, all right? To a large extent, gamifications, where now we bring in the most important party, that's the companies and the sales leader, whom get all the experience to be able to what we call prescribe the solutions for the salespersons. Now, in this case, what we do is that we created a 20-point systems where we then install another amazing strategy, that is to make sure that the salespersons get motivated every day. So what we do is that we created another program within it called the Roamie credits. Now, in this particular Roamie credits is this, that companies can install an incentive program. So obviously, we incentivize, in this case, activities. So what we are trying to do is this, that we wanted to sort of work together with most companies today in the world to be able to install some kind of incentive to reward activity based on 20-point system. I give you examples. If today I'm a salesperson, I do, let's say 30 points because of what I've done diligently, I get another 10 points more. 10 points more. So the company can say that, look here now, for every 1 point that you get more than 20 points, I give you $1 of an incentive. So in this case, I will have got 10 Roamie points. For every Roamie points, the incentive is $10. So now, actually, instead of coming up with big program like incentive trips and trying to figure out whether the campaign works or not, use the Roamie credit that tie to a 20-point systems and to be able to use an incentive strategies to reward the salespersons based on activity. And that's what Roamie does. So in this case, as I say in summaries, Roamie will be a predictive intelligence to help not just as a predictive intelligent tools, it helps the company to design and performance incentive strategies to keep the salespersons motivated through the Roamie credit.